Henry Cavill's relationship with girlfriend Natalie Viscuso has been going strong for over 2 years now. While the two stars have kept most parts of it private, they've shared little glimpses here and there of their partnership. In November 2021, Viscuso shared her latest tribute to the Justice League actor. "I am so proud of you, Henry. You truly are the greatest man I have ever known," she wrote. The Hollywood Reporter did an incredible job with this cover story. "It really is a great read. So proud I'm literally crying." And on October 27, 2022, the two went red carpet official, attending their first event together, Cavill's Enola Holmes 2 premiere in New York City. They went on to announce in December 2022 that they were working on a Warhammer 40,000 adaptation together. So, who is Viscuso and what is her history with Cavill? She's not exactly new to the spotlight. Here's what we know about her. It's been more than 16 years since the first episode of the popular MTV series first aired. But if you can think back to season 1, you might recognize Viscuso. Her 16th birthday party was featured on the 2005 season with the following description. At 15 years old, Natalie is now living in a $5 million house and cruising around town in her dad's Bentleys and Ferraris. What more could she want? How about being the most popular girl at school? The episode description also mentions Natalie has just moved from Del Roswell, New Mexico to glamorous La Jolla, California to live with her wealthy dad and stepmom. Per her LinkedIn, Viscuso was formerly vice president of television and digital studios at Legendary Entertainment. Legendary happens to be one of the companies behind Cavill's movies Man of Steel 2013 and Enola Holmes 2020. Legendary is also behind the October 2021 release Dune, starring Zendaya, Jason Momoa, Timothée Chalamet, Josh Brolin, and more. In May 2022, Deadline reported that Viscuso switched jobs. She was tapped to oversee television as vice president of TV at Roy Lee's Vertigo Entertainment. The outlet wrote, Viscuso had a French bulldog named Meat, and she loved to post photos of him as she should. He passed away in April 2022. At the beginning of August 2023, Viscuso reflected on the love she has for both Meat and her late mother in a beautiful Instagram tribute to them. "I had a dream about these two last night and have spent the day remembering them together, which has been both hilarious and heavy," she wrote. "My mom was so wonderful with him. She helped me look after Meat when I was in college and through my first jobs. And he was by her side until the very last minute. Literally on her deathbed." This photo was taken post-chemo, 3 months before she died. And look at how gorgeous she still was. Meat Boy was pretty handsome too, man. I sure do miss them. Viscuso has shared many photos of her mom, Tammy K. Bauman, who died after a battle with cancer in August of 2017. "Today I'm choosing to remember her in all of her incredible beauty, joy and radiance that she was so loved for," she wrote. A year after her death. The last photo here is only a couple months before she died. And yet, she was still stunning, positive-minded and shining with love. She never believed she was dying. She had such a hunger for life and desperate need for us to be together. Mother and daughter, she just wouldn't accept death. She fought the most excruciating battle. I actually can't fathom anything worse. But she fought every step with her beautiful smile brightening up the darkest of rooms. She is the strongest woman I've ever known. Today that's what I'm remembering. And of course, this New Mexico turned California girl really seems to love hanging out in the beautiful nature her new home has to offer. This is me looking quietly confident shortly before my beautiful and brilliant love Natalie destroys me at chess. Cavill wrote of the Instagram that revealed their romantic relationship. He shared a photo of him and Viscuso, who was looking at a chessboard as if she's in a scene on Netflix's The Queen's Gambit. Viscuso also posted the photo on her Instagram grid with the caption, "Just teaching my dear Henry how to play some chess, or maybe he let me win." In May 2021, the actor posted on Instagram asking his online followers to stop speculating about his personal life, alongside a photo of him and his girlfriend, Natalie Viscuso. He wrote, "Dear fans and followers, I wanted to make a wee community announcement. I couldn't help but notice that there has been some social animosity of late. It's becoming increasingly prevalent on my feed. There has been lots of, let's call it speculation for now, about my private life and professional partnerships. Now, while I do appreciate the passion and support by those very people who are speculating, it has come to such a point that I needed to say something. Which in itself is a bad thing. We are living in an age of social enlightenment. More and more people are realizing that their views may have been blinkered and that they need to expand them to encompass others. So, to you out there who are expressing your disdain and showing your displeasure through a surprising variety of ways, it's time to stop. I know it can be fun to speculate, to gossip, and to dive into our own personal echo chambers on the internet. But your passion is misplaced, and it causes harm to the people I care about most, even your most conservative of negative assumptions about both my personal and professional life just aren't true. Let's embrace this age of social enlightenment together and move forward with positivity. I am very happy in love and in life. I'd be enormously grateful if you were happy with me. If you can't bring yourself to be happy with me, then at the very least try to do yourself proud and be the best version of yourself." This post came a little more than a month after Cavill posted the first Instagram official photo of Viscuso. The couple ultimately went Instagram official just days after they were seen walking Cavill's dog, Cal, in London. The Daily Mail ran photos of them, seemingly exposing their relationship. Cavill's relationships have long been an interest of the British tabloids, but his relationship with Kaley Cuoco might have been the most high-profile of them all. Per Cosmopolitan, the two only dated for about 10 days in the summer of 2013. But the pairing got a significant amount of press. Cuoco credited Cavill for making her more of a paparazzi target. "It was Superman," Cuoco told the magazine in 2014 of the newfound attention. "I had no one following me until I met Superman. I've been in this business for 20 years. And my whole life, I could go anywhere, do anything. There had not been one paparazzi photo of me until like 7 months ago. The recognition has been crazy. And then meeting Ryan and getting engaged so fast. I knew people were going to think it was so ridiculous." During an interview with Andy Cohen in December 2020, the talk show host asked Cuoco about her ex-Superman. Per Us Weekly, "Kaley, is the Man of Steel really made of steel?" he asked, reading off a fan question. "Oh, my God," she said. "I don't know. I never say, I don't know. I always have an answer. But I don't know." Viscuso congratulated Cavill on his The Hollywood Reporter cover story. "I am so proud of you, Henry. You truly are the greatest man I have ever known," she wrote. The Hollywood Reporter did an incredible job with this cover story. "It really is a great read. So proud I'm literally crying." Cavill gave an update on his life with Viscuso, sharing that his girlfriend cooked with him for his 39th birthday in May 2022. "A very belated thank you for all the birthday wishes and messages," Cavill wrote. "My beautiful sous chef Natalie and I celebrated it in our own way this past weekend by cooking up some foods at home. There is a good chance that some wines were drank along with said foods. What you see above are juje kebabs, Persian-style chicken kebabs, some gyro bread, saffron rice, and tzatziki, all made from scratch, which sounds like some work, and was definitely something new for us to cook. But it's really pretty simple. There are loads of recipes online for all of those things too. We just found some that suited us. #birthday weekend, #foods, #wines, #BoBoWW. Cavill signaled that he and Viscuso remain very happily together at the end of May. The actor shared a selfie of the two out walking for a fundraiser. "Our Durrell challenge is officially complete," he wrote. "We decided to walk it today. Mostly because I've had the 9 shades of hell beaten out of me through 2 weeks of fight scenes. And my body wasn't ready for a 13 kilometers run. I also suspect that Natalie may have broken her foot a little while ago. So I'm utilizing her injury as a convenient excuse for me. I hope you've all enjoyed your Durrell challenge experiences so far. #Durrell challenge." After a year and a half of dating, the two attended the Enola Holmes 2 premiere on October 27, 2022 and posed together on the red carpet. It marked their first joint event and served as a signal to all publicly that they are flourishing. Privately, weeks after their red carpet debut, the couple hit another premiere red carpet. The two posed alongside each other at the Avatar: The Way of the Water premiere in Hollywood on December 12. Both wore cool tones, Cavill in navy and Viscuso in teal. Following news that Cavill would no longer be playing Superman despite first announcing he would be returning to the role, Viscuso and Cavill announced their joint new project on December 16, 2022, an adaptation of Warhammer 40,000. Fantasy, horror and sci-fi are the bedrock of my creative language. So when Henry introduced me to Warhammer a couple of years ago, I immediately felt at home. Viscuso wrote on her Instagram announcing the news. The stories are rich and complex. The scope of the world building provides an incredible playground for one's imagination. And the characters, both tragic and heroic, never leave you. Building a cinematic universe with Henry, our team at Amazon, and the empire that is Games Workshop, is an honor and a pleasure. To the community, thank you for the warm welcome. We hope to do you proud. And, importantly, glory to Slanesh, Cavill himself said in his post. For 30 years I have dreamt of seeing a Warhammer universe in live action. Now, after 22 years of experience in this industry, I finally feel that I have the skill set and experience to guide a Warhammer cinematic universe into life. Partnering with Natalie Viscuso at Vertigo has been a blessing beyond words. Without her, we might not have found the perfect home at Amazon. And having a home like Amazon will give us the freedom to be true to the massive scope of Warhammer. To all of you Warhammer fans out there, I promise to respect this IP that we love. I promise to bring you something familiar. And I endeavor to bring you something fantastic that is, as of yet, unseen. Our first steps are to find our filmmaker, creator, writer. Watch this space, my friends. For the Emperor, on Friday, January 27th. Cavill and Viscuso were seen at Mr. Chow in Beverly Hills enjoying a romantic night out together. They walked around the neighborhood together hand in hand afterwards, looking chic and comfortable at the same time. Cavill wore matching black sweater and slacks with patent leather shoes, and currently has his beard grown out. Viscuso was in dark clothes as well, a long-sleeved turtleneck and belted pants, and a pair of open-toe heels. She was wearing her trademark glasses and left her blonde hair down. The couple, in the months after, kept a pretty low profile. By April 2023, they hadn't been photographed out on any more dates. showing their approach is to keep their relationship as private as possible. Cavill and Viscuso put their love in the spotlight when they posed together at Cavill's The Witcher Season 3 premiere in London on June 28. Both dressed in black and were all smiles for photographers. It was yet another show of how strong their private love story is going. Both stars have been almost completely inactive on their Instagrams since August, choosing to spend their fall privately. Cavill shared the new trailer for his upcoming film Argylle on December 4, breaking his months-long silence on the platform. The couple posed together at the South Korean premiere of Cavill's film Argylle on January 18. They matched in black ensembles, Viscuso wearing a dramatic black plunge gown. Viscuso wore a green print dress with a cropped white sweater when she was photographed with her partner in London on March 24. Cavill wore jeans with a navy peacoat.